That's what I asked too. It's the other Murphy this time. All right, coming at you live from Jack Sharon, Kanata. Rematch against Seaway. For those of you who watched on the weekend, Seaway won, I think it was 4-1. I can't recall, but they won. So Blazers will be looking for a little bit of revenge here. Starting lineup is Mason Perron, Cooper Lackey, Rhino Cummings, Caleb Falkenberg, and Jacqueline Murphy. We are down a Murphy night. Connor made a spectacular catch in football and collided with a basketball net, and so he will be sitting this one out. So if Connor's watching at home, hope everything's going well, buddy. All right, and here we are. Blazers win the opening draw. Falkenberg gets it, he banks it offwards. Perron chips it up, just out of reach for Rhino. And Seaway will collect the puck at center. They fumble it, and it goes back into their own end. Clearing attempt is kept in by Lackey. Poked off his stick by Rhino, and puck is in the Seaway end. Rhino loses the puck, gets back to the point. Murph tosses it back into the corner. Perron is there, but it gets past him and gets around. Half wall, and puck ends up behind Seaway's net, and Rhino is in pursuit. Seaway will clear the zone here. Stretch pass is just out of reach. Falkenberg gets there first. Puck's knocked off his stick. Turnover, and Maddie with the flashes the leather early on. Maddie bailing out her defenseman on that one. Great glove save. Max Davidson in to take the draw. He's flanked by Colton Kelso and Owen Ostapik, with Ty Glasper and Zach Moore on the blue line. Seaway comes away at the win. Centering pass is wide, goes into the corner. Seaway will get there first. Their pass back to the blue line, picked off by Kelso. Chips it ahead. We have a 3-on-1 chafing up. Kelso with Ostapik. Over to Ostapik, and that's picked off. Nice try there, but Davidson breaks that up. Davidson forces the turnover, keeps it in. Good job to Kelso to stop the clearing pass, and the puck's back into the sidewalls where Davidson picks it up again. He loses an edge, but Kelso gets it. He throws it back towards Davidson and goes into the corner. Ostapik will get there first. He battles for it with the Seaway defender. Puck gets past him and to the point. Glasper gets it. Couldn't get the shot away, so he throws it back up the boards. Hits something and redirects back into the middle, but Glasper has it again. He'll pass it over to Bennett. Bennett runs into a man. Glasper gets it back, moves it up to Ostapik. Ostapik will send this one in, go for a change. Bennett will forecheck, and he's got OD on the other side helping out. Passes off the mark by Seaway, just outside of the zone. Hudson Ling gets it. He'll send it back in. And here comes Seaway on the attack. Seaway goes wide. Hudson Ling gets a stick on it, breaks that play up. Tabachuk takes the puck. He's got some speed. He gains the zone. He goes wide. He shoots off the side of the net. Puck goes behind the net. OD gets there first. Sends it out. Shot from the slot. Good job by Falkenberg to sneak in for that one. And here comes Seaway. And we have a partial break. Good job by Falkenberg to get back and break that up. Great job tying up the stick without taking a penalty too. Lackey in support helps out his D-man. Sends it up the boards to Tabachuk. Past him. Seaway keeps it in. They'll put one on net. Saved by Maddie. Rebound goes into the corner. OD picks it up. Sidesteps a man. Another nice move there. Moves it up to Lackey. Lackey gains the zone. He's all by himself. Reinforcements on the way. Lackey ties him up. Perron comes away with it. He spins off a check. Centering pass through everyone. Murph gets it at the point. He loses the handle. Gets a second stab at it. Moves it down low to Perron. Perron shoots it off the goalie's mask. Great shot by Perron there. And away with the puck comes Seaway. Pass into the slot. Broken up by Glasper. He moves it up to Perron. Perron's breakout pass is off the mark and shot on net. Maddie makes the save. Glasper gets the rebound, sends it up the boards, hits something and stays in its place. Shot from the point is off the mark, and Rhino will collect the loose puck. He'll chip it up and out to center where Seaway will regroup. Blazers forwards going for a line change. Ty Glasper there to break that play up and send it back in. Davidson in pursuit. Seaway wraps around the boards, out of reach. Murph is there to keep it in. He takes his time. He gets set up. Nice patience by Murph there. Davidson spins off a check. He drives towards the net. Forced behind, centering pass. Seaway comes away with the rebound. Breakout pass, 1-on-3. Davidson hustling to get back. Great back check by Max Davidson there. Future Selke winner. Here comes Seaway, pass to the point. Shot through traffic. Maddie with the glove save, can't control it though. Rebound goes to Glasper. He chips up the board to Ostovic. Ostovic loses an edge but gets it to Kelso. Puck does clear the zone. And the Blazers will go for a line change as Seaway collects the puck in their own end and skates it out. Puck bounces over the intended target stick, and puck back to Hudson Ling. Ling banks it off the boards, just out of reach of Dax Bennett, and Ling will get a second chance. He moves it over to his partner, Zach Moore. Moore takes a look, stretch pass to Bennett, almost picked off but gets there. Bennett toe drags, loses an edge. OD picks up the puck. Bennett shoots one, hits something, and goes over the net. Just saw a comment about the pitcher quality being a little shady. Sorry about that. We're at Jack Sharon. It's not cellular reception friendly building. All right, here comes Seaway. They gain the zone, and it is offside. I'll do my best to provide the commentary for when the pitcher is subpar. I don't think there's Wi-Fi here either, so last I checked I had 3 bars. So hopefully the stream doesn't cut out. All right, Cooper Lackey in to take the draw. Seaway comes away with it, but somehow Lackey gets it back. He runs into some trouble along the boards and tries to chip it in, but it's held in by Seaway. Falkenberg in support. There's a battle along the boards. And Seaway gathers the puck behind the net and rifles it around the boards. All the way back to Murph. Murph tosses it back into the corner. Lackey gets it. Seaway will chip it up the boards again. This time it gets past Murph and Falkenberg gets it. He spins back in his own end. Nice saucer pass over to Mason Perron. Perron goes wide but loses the handle on it. And Rhino trying to grab the puck. He goes down. Perron comes away with it. There's a battle for it. Centering pass goes off a skate. Rhino battling behind the net for it. His centering pass hits the goalie. Lackey shot in the slot. Good save by the goaltender there. And the puck is shot just outside of the zone. Good job by Murph to not let it go all the way down. Ref gets in the way. Rhino battling to get into the zone. He's pinned to the boards. Should have been holding or interference. Falkenberg. Oh, that. I'm pretty sure the Blazers tagged up on that one, but the ref that made the call has a green armband, so I can't verbally assault him. All right, Davidson take the draw to the questionable offside. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. All right, Davidson wins the draw cleanly. Glasper gets it. Off the boards up to Ostovic, just out of reach. Davidson is able to keep it in though, but only momentarily as Seaway collects it and skates it out to center. Under constant pressure from Max Davidson. Good back check again. All right, Zach Moore's got some time. Moves it up to Ostovic. Ostovic chips it up and out. Just out of reach of Davidson. And here comes Seaway. Kelso breaks that up nicely. Ty Glasper moves it over to Ostovic. Ostovic chips it past the forward. Davidson blocks it. He's got it. knocked off his stick. He spins back looking for a trailer. Saucer pass to Owen Ospic just off the mark, and Seaway will gather the puck up and skate it out. Centering pass off the mark. Broken up by Dax Bennett. He's got some speed. Oh, shot from far out. Almost eluded the goaltender. Just over the net. And here comes Seaway. Centering pass to no one. Falkenberg breaks that up nicely. Moves it to Tabachuk, who loses an edge, and then the Seaway player loses an edge. So the puck goes almost all the way down. Seaway gets it. They spin off a forechecker. Tabachuk breaks that attempt up, and Seaway will fire it around the boards. Falkenberg there to pinch to keep it in. Good pressure from OD, but Blazers have to tag up, and Tabachuk will come in. He sends one in from far out. Good shot on the goaltender there. Rebound goes into the corner. Tabachuk trying to hold it in. It gets past everyone. Ling will get it, and he send it back in. Bennett battles for it. Tabachuk comes away with it. His pass to the side of the net to O'Donnell is there. O'Donnell spins, tries to wrap around. Puck sits in the slot. Spin around shot by Dax Bennett. Almost went in, and Seaway will ice the puck here. Some good pressure by the Blazers. All right. So for those of you just tuning in, 6:13 to go in the first period. We're still scoreless. Rematch from the weekend's loss to Seaway. So Blazers will be looking to win this one to get some revenge. Blazers down Declan Murphy. So we're going with 5D tonight. All right, Seaway shoots it up the boards, and they'll skate this one out of their own zone. Good job by Glasper to force his man wide. Connor Murphy chips that puck into the corner away. Puck goes through the slot. Mason Perron collects it. He's under pressure right away, but he is able to chip it up to Lackey. Lackey sends it up to center, but out of reach of Rhino. And Seaway gets the puck, and they'll try and look up ice. Murph intercepts an errant pass, sends it up the boards, fortuitous bounce. And Seaway with a shot in traffic, and Maddie hangs on. Ty Glasper having some words with the forward. .5:33 to go in the first. Still scoreless. Max Davidson in to take the defensive zone draw. He wins it forward, out of reach, slap shot from the point, hits Maddie in the chest, almost didn't see it. That kid can rifle the puck. Hudson Ling collects a loose puck, chips it past forward, up to Ostapik. Ostapik pokes it ahead to Kelso. Kelso runs into the referee. Kelso gets it up to Ostapik. Ostapik throws one towards the net, but it hits a shin pad and goes into the corner. And Davidson's there to challenge the breakout and stops it, and puck goes back into the corner. Puck is shot around the boards, just out of reach of the forward. Hudson Ling keeps it alive, but they do get it out. Ling will backhand this one in as all 5 Blazers go for a change. Oh, turnover. Tabachuk picks off a breakout pass. He's forced wide, throws it towards the net, hits some skates in front. Tabachuk steals it back again. He's showing a lot of energy on this shift. O'Donnell there to break up that pass behind the net. He sends it back down low to Tabachuk, but it hits a fallen Seaway player as Seaway and the Blazers battle for the puck. Seaway will come away with it, but the puck's knocked off the stick of the skater who had it, and Tabachuk will send this one back into the corner. OD down low. He gets it behind the net. Centering pass to Tabachuk. Tabachuk shoots down low. Great play there between O'Donnell and Tabachuk. Almost led to a goal, but the goalie was up to the challenge. Goalie hangs on for a whistle, and the Blazers will have an offensive zone draw. .3:59 to go in the first. Still 0-0. Cooper Lackey in to take this draw. He wins it over to Rhino. He knocks it off towards a corner. Seaway turns and tries to fire it up the boards, but Rhino breaks that up. Seaway is forced to go the other way. Perrin is there pressuring. Nearly forces the turnover. Puck goes shot around the other side. Lackey gets there. Not fast enough to stop the breakout. But it's off the mark anyways, and Falkenberg will get to this first. He reverses play, sends it up to Rhino. Picked off by a Seaway player. They send it behind the net. Good hustle there, and the back check by Lackey to support his defenseman. And he will chip it ahead to Perrin, just out of reach. But Lackey gets it off, and that'll be offside. Good hustle there by Lackey on that shift. All right, Davidson in to take the draw. Kelso comes away with it. He skates through traffic and almost splits the D. Forced behind the net. He spins back. He's hooked up. No call coming. Ostrovik gets it. Sends it back to Kelso. Seaway gets it. They'll shoot it up, but it's kept in by Zach. Moves it up the boards to Davidson. Davidson goes wide. Shields the puck. He throws one towards the net. Couldn't get all of it. Kelso, fighting a man off, is able to get a piece of it, and the goalie will hang on for a whistle as there's some shoving and pleasantries exchanged after the whistle. 2:44 to go in the first, still 0-0. Davidson in to take the draw. He wins it over to Kelso. It bounces off his stick, but Davidson's there to collect the loose puck. His pass is picked off. He moves it over to Kelso. Kelso has it knocked off his stick, but Davidson collects it up, moves it down low to Ostrovik. Ostrovik gets tied up, and he's drawn a penalty. Way to go, Osti! After a few uncalled stick infractions, Seaway is headed to the penalty box, and the Blazers are headed to their first power play of the game. So hooking is the call. All right, Davidson in to take the draw. Gets stuck between the feet. Davidson gets it back, but Seaway will get it. A couple Seaway players go down. Forward stage up. Davidson a little slow to get up, but seems to be okay. He keeps in the clearing attempt, sends it back down low to Ostrovik. He loses the handle. Davidson breaks up another clearing attempt. Zach keeps it in, moves it over to Ostrovik. Ostrovik forced wide. Oh, almost picked the corner short side. He hammers one towards the net, but it hits some traffic in front and doesn't quite make it into the slot. Puck is up and out of play. Ty Glasper moves it over to Zach Moore. Nice patience there. Moves it over to Ostrovik. Ostrovik gains the line. He throws one towards the net. Rebound sits there. Oh. Rebound was there for Kelso. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. And Seaway will fire this one down just out of the reach of Hudson Ling, who's forced to retreat into his own end and collect the puck. He's got some time here, so he'll look up ice. Stretch pass to Tabachuk. Tabachuk moves it over to OD. It's behind him, but OD pivots and is able to corral it. Some Blazers looking to get set up here, but Seaway currently has it. Nice job by Falkenberg to keep it in. He moves over to Tabachuk. Tabachuk shoots through traffic. Blocker save. Seaway moves it around the boards. They're in their own corner. They chip it out to center where Hudson Ling will collect it. He waits for his teammates to tag up and looks for the pass.
Hey, buddy.
Moves it over to OD. Hung on to it for a bit there, but in the end it got to where it needed to go. All right, Bennett behind the net. Bennett looks back, no options, there's lots of traffic in front, moves it back to the point. Ling gets it, he shoots through traffic, off the mark, behind the net. Seaway trips and falls into the boards. Tabachuk's there. Centering pass just out of reach. As Seaway will... before they can send it down, a couple of Blazers forwards broke that up nicely. Ling gets the puck in his own end, moves it over to Falkenberg. 3 seconds to go. Falkenberg is going to waste this time, and Blazers will finish the first period with a 0-0 tie. They look like the stronger team for the most part. Just couldn't bury their chances. We'll see what the second period has in store. You're watching Blazers hockey. All right, here we are for the second period. Still 0-0. Hopefully this stream has gotten better, but I'm not holding my breath. All right, Seaway comes out at the puck. They gain the zone. Glasper forces him to the outside, then steals the puck. Chips it up the boards to Perron. Perron will skate this. Chips it ahead to Rhino. Rhino with some speed. He's forced wide and into the corner, but he comes away with it. Yeah, he does. Perron gets it. Centering pass. Oh, one-timer by Lackey just over the net. Nice pass by Perron on that play. Behind the net to Rhino. Rhino gets it back. Perron goes wide behind the net. He's looking for a man in front. Nice pass by Perron, and it sits in the slot. Lackey gets it. He shoots it up and over. Can't get it past the goaltender who's sprawled out. Lackey looking for a draw. Drops it down low for Perron. Perron pivots. He looks towards the net. Centering pass hits something and almost went in. Lackey pressuring. Puck gets to the blue line. Ty Glasper's there to pinch and keeps it alive. It's in his feet. Hits the back of his skate and clears the zone. And Seaway will skate away. Then we have a 2-on-1 shaping up. Seaway bad angle shot. Oh! Maddie barely flinches. Snags it. The crowd liked that one. Flashes the leather. Nice save by Maddie there. All right, Max Davidson in to take the defensive zone draw. Blazers come away with it. Austin chips it up and out to center. Austin pressure there to almost force a turnover. Ling, stopped him twice with his feet. The third time he got past him. But Ling will collect a loose puck. He's got it. Stretch pass is just behind Kelso. Right idea, just a little off the mark. And they'll send that back in. Moore sends it over to Ling, under his stick. Ling pokes it away from that player. Ostovic chips it up and out. And here comes Kelso. Kelso goes wide. Puck taken away from him. And Seaway comes away with it. They've got numbers. Ling breaks up a pass, and Bennett's there to support and carries the puck away. He's got a head of steam. Bennett goes wide, avoids the player, but not the ref. Great going, ref. And here comes Seaway. Murph gets the puck. He's got some time. He looks up ice. He moves it up to OD. OD sends it up to Bennett. Bennett will try this one again. He stays away from the ref this time. Pass is knocked up the boards. Murph keeps it alive, sends it down low to O'Donnell. OD walks into the slot. He's got some room. Puck rolls on him at the last second. Falkenberg sends it back in. And Seaway rims it around the boards. Murphy pinches. Gets past him though, and Seaway overskates it as well, and Bennett's got it again. Knocked off his stick, and Seaway will dump it down. Not enough for icing, or they're saying it hit something. So Falkenberg will collect the puck in his own end. He sends it up the boards, no one there. Blazers went for a line change. Puck goes down low. Blazers walk out in front. Centering pass just through the crease. Maddie was sprawling. Dangerous play there. Rhino comes away with the puck. He moves it up to Lackey. Lackey gets it in deep. Seaway tries to clear it. Rhino there shuts off the boards. Perron behind the net. Just out of reach, but he's still able to track it down. His centering pass off a skate. Lackey gets it. Sends it back down to Perron. Just out of reach again. And here comes Seaway. They'll bring the puck out to their blue line and now out to center. We have a 2-on-2 shaping up. Lackey, good job back checking, and Perron got back too. Blazers back checkers are working hard tonight. Ty Glasper passes off the mark, but it clears the zone. Seaway has to tag up, and they'll send it in from center. Maddie saves it and leaves it for Glasper. Glasper moves it up to Perron. Perron runs into traffic right away. Zach breaks up the pass, moves it up, and Rhino gets it and skates it into the Seaway zone. He's forced wide. He throws one towards the net, but it hits a stick, and he doesn't get all of it. And Seaway will try and break out now. They do. They get the center. They get in the zone, and they throw one towards the net, and Maddie will stop it and hang on for a whistle. 10:33 to go in the second. Still looking for a first goal to win. Davidson in to take the draw. Seaway wins it. Gets all the way back to the point. They'll send it into the corner. Seaway behind the Blazers net. Davidson comes away with it. He sends it up the boards just out of reach of Ostrovik. They throw it towards the net, but it's off the boards and wide, and Falkenberg chips it up, and here comes Kelso. Seaway is able to clear the zone, and the puck gets out into the Blazers' end, where Hudson Ling gets it. He almost runs into trouble, moves it over to Falkenberg, but it's a little behind him. Falkenberg will find that loose and shut up towards the Ostrovik. Ostrovik moves it up to Kelso, hits a skate, but Ostrovik collects the loose puck anyways. He throws one towards the net just behind. Seaway skates this one out of trouble and then sends it up to center out of reach, and Falkenberg recovers. He moves it over to Glasper. So I was panning the camera. Maybe the viewers at home saw, but it looks like O'Donnell just took an interference penalty. I didn't see if he collided with him or tripped him up, but there was a Seaway player on the ice. So O'Donnell, 2 minutes for interference, and Blazers on the penalty kill. Dax Bennett in to take the draw. Seaway wins it briefly, but Bennett gets it. He can't clear though, he's tied up. Puck goes over to Seaway, they're in the slot. Drop pass to no one. Blazers keeping him the outside so far. Puck goes back to the point. Seaway pass gets broken up by Bennett, and he'll shoot this one down. Good read by Dax Bennett to break that play up and kill valuable seconds as Seaway regroups in their own end. Stretch pass is off the mark. Ty Glasper will get there first. He looks up ice and he shoots it right down the middle. And again, Seaway unable to get set up on this power play. Perron forces a turnover. Great job there. Centering pass. Almost gets there. Cooper battles for it. Good forecheck by Perron to cause that turnover. Seaway with a nice move. Murph goes down on one knee to break it up. Puck's behind the Blazers' end. Seaway sends it down low, but Glasper picks it off. He sends it up the boards to Perron. Perron gets it. He fires it out to center, but not deep enough. Murph will get this missed pass, and he'll try and clear the zone. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Murph spins off a check. He's got lots of time now, and he stretch pass to Perron. Nice play by Murph to not just throw it away, but kill some more time. Rhino leaps onto the ice. Lackey in there mucking things up, and Seaway comes away with it. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Murph forces his man wide. Centering pass off a stick. Wide. Rhino chips it up and out. Can he get there first? He does. He's got a step, but he's forced wide. He spins back. Nice moves by Rhino there. Wraparound attempt just off. Davidson there to collect the loose puck. He cuts the slot. Nice move. Poked off his stick, but Davidson goes down in a heap and draws a tripping call. And the Blazers will head back to the power play. 7:19 to go in the second period. Still scoreless. Blazers looking to change that, though, as they head to their second power play of the day. Davidson in to take the draw. He wins it, but it's off the mark. Ling tries to keep it alive, but just out of play. Blazers have to tag up, and Seaway will dump this all the way down. And they might get to it first. Hudson Ling will try and get there. He banks it off the boards. Not far enough for Ostovic. Ling gets it back. Davidson moves it up to Ostovic. And the Blazers will try and get set up on this power play. Ostovic goes wide. Sends one towards the net, just out of reach of Kelso. Backdoor pass almost worked. Puck bounces over Kelso's stick, and Seaway gets it. They'll try and clear it, but Ostovic gets in the way of that. Davidson has it. He sends it down low to Ostovic. Ostovic, toe drag, banks it off the defender. It's in the slot, and in the crease, and the goalie will cover up for a whistle. I'm not sure how truly close that was, but it looked like a pretty dangerous scoring chance. Second power play unit comes out. Bennett centering Tabachuk and O'Donnell with Falkenberg and Murph on the blue line. Bennett wins the draw, but pass back to the point goes through everyone and all the way down. Falkenberg will get there first, but he's got a Seaway player right behind him. He sends it behind the board, behind the net to Murph. Murph back behind the net to Falkenberg. He moves it up to Tabachuk. Tabachuk stretch pass to O'Donnell. Too hot to handle. They chip it up the boards. Murph not able to keep it out in. So Falkenberg regroups in his own end. He sauces one over to Tabachuk. Bennett cuts through the middle. He tries to drive the net. He still has it. He turns. As he was turning to fire, he lost the handle. He'll still have this one. He's knocked down, and the puck squirts free and out of the zone. And there's 25 seconds left in this power play as Falkenberg regroups in his own end. He looks up ice. Pass meant for OD, picked off by Bennett mistakenly. And Murph's pass is off the mark, and that should just about do it for the power play. Stretch past all the way out to center. Ty Glasper keeps it, and Blazers, the gate for the forwards is inside the zone, and we have an offside. 5:19 to go in the second, still scoreless. Lackey in to take the draw. Seaway wins it and they chip it forward, but Ty Glasper's there first, and he will get it up to Lackey, who gets knocked down by the ref. Lackey frustrated. And Seaway dumps it into the Blazers' end where Ty Glasper will go after it. He sends it behind the net to Moore. Moore shields the puck and then skates it back the other way. Nice pass by Moore to get it to Perron. Perron chips it out to Lackey just out of reach. And Moore has it again. He sends it up. Nice pass to Lackey. Lackey cuts to the middle. Throws one towards the net. Rebound redirected to the corner. Rhino gets there first. He throws it behind the net to Perron. Perron almost got it through. The goalie broke up that pass. Nice try by Perron from behind the net. And Seaway has it again.
Good job, Ty.
Glasper forces him wide. And puck makes it to the net, and Maddie hangs on for a whistle. 4:25 to go in the second. Davidson into the draw. Ling gets it. He passes behind the net to Falkenberg. Falkenberg playing his off for tonight in the absence of Murph. Falkenberg gets behind his own net. He's looking for a pass. Doesn't see one, so he spins. Falkenberg sends it back to his partner, Ling. Ling off the boards to Ostevik just behind him. Ling gets it back. He takes a look. He spins off a check and sends it up to Ostevik. Ostevik, beautiful pass to Kelso. Kelso 1-on-3. Can't quite stick handle through everyone, but Ostevik collects the loose puck and his short side shot, glove save, centering pass off the goalie, and they score! Colton Kelso drives the net and gets the in-tight pass from Ostevik behind the net, centering pass, and Kelso chips it up and over the goalie. Took 2/3 of the game to get there, but the Blazers have the opening goal and jump out to a 1-0 lead. 3:35 to go in the second period, 1-0 Blazers. All right, Falkenberg comes away with the face-off win and banks it off the board and in. Just shy of center ice, so they're going to call that one icing, and we'll have a face-off in the Blazers' end. All right, Seaway wins the draw back to the point. Shot through traffic, just wide of the net. Maybe Maddie got a piece of that. Hard to tell from here. O'Donnell skates the puck up the boards, chips it ahead to Bennett. Bennett goes wide, cuts inside, throws it towards the net. Just one too many Seaway players in the way. Murph tries to keep it alive, but it's poked past him. O'Donnell breaks up the centering pass. The puck's stick's knocked out of his hands. No call. Centering pass to a wide open Seaway player. Great job by Murph to break up that shot attempt. Block that one. It looks like that one stung a little bit. Seaway will send this one in, and Murph will collect the puck behind his own net. He takes stock of what's what. Stretch pass, picked off, but Murph recovers and sends it up to Murph. Another turnover. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, O'Donnell moves it up to Bennett. Bennett throws this one in on net, and that line will go for a change. Seaway sets it behind their net. Mason Perron buzzing. Stretch pass is a little off the mark, but Seaway will come away with it as they skate it out and into the Blazers' end. Moore forces his man wide. Centering pass, picked off. Puck sits in the slot. Shot over the net. Perron gets it along the boards. Chips it past his man. Gets it back, and then it's knocked off his stick. Moore is there to get it. Rhino has it. Chips it up to Lackey. Lackey will send this one deep. Goes around to the other side. Seaway gets there first, but Rhino's right there pressuring. He blocks that, and he drives the net. Centering pass just off the mark. Nice play by Rhino there. And here comes Seaway. Zach gets it. He sends it up. And Ostevik stick lift, steals the puck back. He shoots through traffic. Blocker save, rebound, sits there. Rhino bangs away at it, almost gets it. Ostevik forces the turnover. Short side, fooled everyone. Moore keeps it alive, stays on the line. He sends it down low, but it's knocked off his stick. He keeps it in briefly and battles for it along the boards. Good job by Moore. He will not be denied on this shift. Nice play to get it over to Kelso. Kelso walks out of traffic. Oh, great play by Kelso to get it to Ostevik, but he can't quite bury it. Ostevik collects up loose puck, moves it over to Kelso. Kelso forced behind the net. He spins back. Sends it back to Ling at the blue line. Ling through traffic. Shot bounces, deflected just wide. Good pass there by Kelso. Moore keeps it in. He walks in, shoots through traffic. Puck hits a man and stays there in front. Great pressure by this Blazers line. Ling moves it over to Moore. Moore, his pass is picked off. Moore battles to get it back. Pins his man to the board. Puck squirts free. Seaway, a couple nice moves here. Great back check by Ostevik to break that one up. Puck goes into the Blazers' end, and Hudson Ling gets it. He spins and passes it, gets knocked down, but he's no worse for wear, and Ostevik will skate up. He chips it ahead, and Apologies for not giving you a heads up. And we have a hit right at a late hit. Fans aren't impressed. Apologies for not noticing the time, and I should have given a last minute of play. And there is it looks like a boarding penalty.
did zero commentary, but I did move the...
All right, thanks. All right, 50 seconds left in the power play. Murph moves the puck up to Lackey, just out of reach. Seaway recovers, and they'll send it back down. Murph backs off and lets Glasper get this. He collects it behind his own net. Moves it up to Rhino. Rhino, his pass almost picked off, but Lackey's there to recover. Sends it up to Perrin. Oh. It was close, and I was hoping that one wouldn't be called offside, but it was. 30 seconds left in the power play. Still 1-0 Blazers, 16:30 to go in the third period. Lackey in to take the draw. Seaway comes away with it. Lackey recovers, moves it over to Rhino. Rhino walks in. He goes wide, throws it back towards Perrin, almost gets there. Lackey's shot gets blocked. Rhino tries to stop that one from getting out, but Lackey recovers. He shields the puck, trying to protect it. He goes down. Rhino in support. Rhino and the Seaway player go down. Lackey recovers, moves it down low to Rhino. Rhino drives the net, but is kept behind the goal line, and Seaway will bank this one off the boards and all the way down, and that will do it for the power play. Actually, it happened just after the power play ended, so it's icing. So the Blazers will have an offensive zone draw. 15:47 to go in the third. Apologies for those still watching if the stream is poor quality. Very signal in Jack Shaw Arena. Davidson in to take the draw. He loses it, but Ostvig has it briefly, but here comes Seaway. Good job there. Ling forces his man wide. Rebound, sent in the corner. Nice save by Maddie, and Kelso moves it up to Ostapik. Ostapik 1-on-2. He shoots through traffic hard and low and just... Goalie had to force that one into the corner. Kelso there, gets it. Sends it down low to Ostapik. Ostapik back to Kelso. Kelso takes a look. Back to Davidson. Davidson down low to Ostapik. Ostapik spins and fires. Almost a beautiful goal. Puck back to the blue line. Ling gets it. He can't get a shot away. Throws it in the corner. Ostapik gets it. He sends it in front. Davidson gets it. Almost knocked off his stick. He sends it back down low. Good pressure by this Blazers line. Turnover. Davidson's there to collect that puck. Centering pass to Davidson. Collects it. Shot through traffic. And goalie hangs on for a whistle. You can see the chemistry between this forward line of Kelso, Ostapik, and Davidson. Moved the puck very well. And had the Seaway head in their own zone for what felt like close to a minute. All right, 4:48 to go in the third. Still 1-0 Blazers. Dax Bennett in to take the draw, flanked by Tabachuk and O'Donnell. Seaway comes away with it. They'll break out of their own end here. Glasper breaks that up. I feel like I've said that a lot tonight. Glasper's having a very, very good game. Puck squirts free to center where Murph collects it. Moves it up to Bennett. Bennett shoots through traffic, blocked. He collects it. He's behind the net. He spins off a check. He takes a look. Spins again, waiting for a lane to open up. Sees one just out of reach of Tabachuk. Nice try there by Bennett to spot the backdoor pass. Tabachuk was close. Puck goes back out to center. Bennett collects it, moves it over to Murph. Murph crosses center. He gains the zone. He's forced wide. Puck off his stick. O'Donnell collects it. He skates through traffic and just nearly picked the top corner, just over the net. Glasper now has it. He throws one towards the net. O'Donnell deflects it through his legs. Great save by the goaltender there, who had to react fast to that one. Murph keeps it alive and sends it back in. Bennett gets it. He walks out of the corner. Off the side of the net from here. It looked like it might have gone in. Bennett again. Puck goes out to center where Glasper recovers. He spins off a check and sends it back out. Players battle for it along the boards, and Seaway will send this one in. They're forced to tag up, giving Ty Glasper plenty of time to get set up. His pass to Rhino's on the mark, and here comes Rhino with some speed. Gets around one player. Goes wide. Drives the net on the backhand. Centering pass. Hits the body in front and stays behind the goal line. Seaway will come up the boards. Ling gets to it. He turns and spins it back to Perrin. Lackey battling for it. Perrin in there shoving his man. Good board battle there. And Seaway comes away with that. Their pass off the mark. Mason Perrin gets a piece of it. It goes into the corner where Ling will get there first. He skates off a man, moves it back to Perrin. Nice play by Ling. Perrin. Puck rolls on him on his stretch pass, and Seaway comes away with it, and Maddie bails out everyone with a huge save. Maddie showing off her impressive lateral movement on that one. Did the splits, and my groin hurts just watching that. 12:33 to go in the third. Big save by Maddie to keep this a scoreless game for Seaway, as the Blazers still have a 1-0 lead. Davidson wins the draw. Moore tries to chip it out, hits a shin pad. He still gets it up to Ostapik. I think we got away with an offside there. Ostapik forced wide. Battling for the puck. Ostapik comes away with it, chips it into the corner. He spins off a check, sends it over to Davidson, but it's picked off. Seaway chips it up the boards. Davidson, though. Man on a mission, Davidson, tonight. All right. Ling forces his man wide, gets in his way. Good job to block him up and tie him up without taking a penalty. Puck back to the blue, and Seaway throws it towards the net. Davidson again picks it up. I feel like I say Davidson's name a lot in this game. Ostapik shoots through. Fans on it. He was using the D as trying to shoot through the D as a screen. Good idea. Ostapik throws one towards the net. It's picked off, sent wide. Seaway banks it up the boards. Good job by Murph to keep it in with his foot. Murph sidesteps a man and sends it back into the corner. Ostapik goes down low to get to it. Kelso breaks up the pass up the boards. Ostapik's gassed, so he heads off for a change. Seaway will skate this one out. High rising pass into the center is poked ahead, and here comes Seaway. Bennett harassing his man, forces him wide. Forces him extremely wide. He throws it to the point, sent back down low. Murph gets to it, spins back into trouble though. And Falkenberg's there to help out. And good teamwork there as 3 Blazers were around the puck and one of them came away with it. Seaway has this one. Stolen by Tabachuk. Tabachuk shoots from in low. Rebound sits there. Bennett gets it. He shoots it. Oh my. Bennett couldn't raise the puck quite enough, and then Tabachuk was almost there to bang that in. Seaway gets the puck behind their net. Picked off by Falkenberg. Good job there. He keeps it alive, sends it down low to Tabachuk. Tabachuk moves it over to Bennett. Bennett through traffic. Hits OD and goes just wide. Bennett gets to it first though. Battle for it in the corner. Bennett comes in support. He comes away with it. Tries to move it down low to Tabachuk. Hits a body. Bennett sends it down low again. This time it's picked off. Sends it back up. Murph keeps it in. He'll send it back down to Tabachuk. Tabachuk spins off his man. Centering pass. Tabachuk comes away again. Dax shoots, hits a body. Oh my. Falkenberg with a shot in the slot. Glove saved by the goaltender. Blazers doing everything they can to increase this to a 2-0 lead. Murph down behind the line. Centers it. Back to the point. Lackey will bank it off the boards. Impressive zone time here for the Blazers as this Seaway line has got to be exhausted. They shoot it around the boards. Falkenberg there to pinch and keep it in. Seaway finally able to get one man off, but they're now shorthanded. Lackey walks out of the corner. Puck knocked off his stick. They send it back to the point. Murph again keeps it in. Sends it down low. Lackey gets it. Shields the puck. Sends it to Perron. Perron from side of the net sends it back to Lackey. Lackey centering pass. Hits the side of the net. Rhino banging away at it. And there is a full melee going on. Lots of shoves. Blazers a mere centimeters away from getting their second of the game. And there will be some penalties. Looks like Rhino and a Seaway player will both be taking a 2-minute break. Looks like offsetting penalties, so we'll still be at 5-on-5. 9:02 to go in the third. Still 1-0 Blazers. Cooper Lackey in to take the draw. Seaway wins it. Perron loses an edge, and Seaway comes away with it. Their stretch pass is off the mark, and it goes into the Blazers' end. Centering pass hits. Oh boy. Okay. From what looked like a broken play, turned into a dangerous scoring chance at the side of the net, but Maddie, cool as a cucumber, makes a save and shuts him down.
Why the ref call that?
No.
He thought she had it.
Oh, there were like multiple people that fell on the puck, so he just whispered the dead. He probably didn't know who covered the puck. All right, Lackey in to take the defensive zone draw. He wins it. Moore has it. He spins off a check, but loses an edge at the same time. Gives his man a couple whacks for good measure. And Blazers will be heading back to the power play. Ostapek chips it up to Kelso. Kelso knocked to the ice. Game's getting a little physical. Okay, with 8:21 to go in the third, the Blazers head to the power play. So tripping's the call. All right, Davidson, Kelso, Ostapek with Ling and Falkenberg on the point. Davidson wins a draw. Falkenberg gets it, sends it back down to Davidson. Davidson can't get around the ref. Goes behind the net to Ostapek. Ostapek sets up shop. Moves it over to Davidson. Back to Ostapek. Centering pass. Kelso off the point. And it's in! Kelso with his second goal of the game makes it a 2-0 lead. Some great puck movement. Kelso's first shot hit the post, inside the post. I believe hit the goalie's skate and went in. The ref initially signaled no goal, but then it must have trickled across the goal line. And the Blazers have a 2-0 lead. So power play goal to Colton Kelso, assisted by Owen Ostapik. I think Davidson was in there too. And puck goes into the Blazers, then off the faceoff. Ling chips it up to Ostapik, but it's kept in by Seaway. Puck squirts free and just outside the zone. They'll send it not all the way in, and Ostapik steals it. He's off to the races. He loses an edge, and as he's falling, throws a backhander towards the net, almost stuffs it in short side. And away comes Seaway as they'll skate it out to center. Big save by Maddie there. Ling gets it, moves it up to Ostapik. Maddie has looked sharp all night. Ostapik from far out throws one on net, eludes the goaltender and trickles into the corner, allowing the Blazers to change up. Seaway shoots it up the boards. Murph is there to collect it. He sends it back down to O'Donnell. O'Donnell battles for it. He's pinned to the boards. Bennett comes in support. Puck is stuck between a couple pairs of feet. Seaway will find it first and come away with it. Bennett there trying to lift the stick. And 1-on-2. Ty Glasper, though, is there. He gets it, spins off one check. Puck squirts free. Dax Bennett has it. We have a 2-on-2 shaping up. Bennett toe drags through traffic. Spins back, looking for a trailer. No one there. Nice move by Bennett. Throws one towards the net. O'Donnell chips one towards the goaltender, who saves it. Glasper moves it over to Murph. Murph throws it into the corner where O'Donnell collects it. He shields the puck. Knocked off his stick, but he gets it back, sends it to Tabachuk. Tabachuk walks out of the corner and stuffs it in short side, and the goalie will hang on. Nice power forward move by Tabachuk to drive the net. Almost found some daylight between the goalie's pad and the post. .6:13 to go in the third. Blazers nursing a 2-0 lead. Looking for more, though. Lackey in to take the draw. He's got Perron and Rhino with him. Lackey wins it back to Perron. Perron moves it over to Ling. Ling sends it off into the corner towards Lackey. Stick lift. Good play by Lackey there. Rhino gets it. Sidesteps a man. His pass off some traffic in it. Ling gets it. He shoots. Fans on it, unfortunately. Then he goes down hard. Rhino goes down. Sloppy 10 seconds of hockey right there. Ling forces his man wide. Short side shot. Easy save by Maddie, who hangs on for a whistle.
Every time there's like a goal, they're always getting ready for the first time.
All right, Lackey on the draw. Bounces on him, Seaway comes away with it. Ling muscles his man off the puck, and Lackey collects the loose puck, skates it around his net, banks it up the boards to Rhino. Rhino has a step on his man, and he will gain the zone. Runs into traffic. Loose puck, though. Lackey gets it. He cuts the slot. Shot through traffic. They bang away at it. No luck there. Puck goes back to the point. Falkenberg gets it. He goes through his legs, moves it over to Murph. Murph fumbles it, but sends it into the corner where Rhino will get there. Chips it past his man. Rhino battling it out with anyone who gets in his way. And Seaway comes away with it. But they overskate it. They run into the ref. Murph gets it. Nice patience by Murph to take a look. Chips it up, but it's picked off. Stolen by Kelso. And appears to be...
There's 5. It was not 6. Not even close.
So it appears Blazers have taken a too many men penalty. A questionable too many men penalty. Okay, with 4:50 left in the third period, Blazers up 2-0, but Seaway is back on the power play. Davidson in to take this draw. He's got Ostapik, Falkenberg, and Moore with him. Seaway comes away with it, but Ostapik beats everyone to the puck. And Ostapik trying to get through everyone. Moore breaks up that pass and will sidestep one man. Moore
Going back.
gets hooked up a few times, but is able to get it in down deep. And Seaway struggling to do anything right now. We'll skate it out. Puck's off the mark. Falkenberg gets it. He moves it over to Moore. This Blazers penalty kill is killed almost 40 seconds now. Seaway has yet to get established in the defensive zone. Stretch pass also off the mark. Kelso gets it. He breaks it up, moves it back to Falkenberg. Falkenberg happy to send this one down and kill more seconds on this power play. Kelso gets there first. They're forced to shoot it up the boards where it's almost broken up by Bennett. Seaway comes away. They lose the handle. Zach pokes it away. This is a very discombobulated power play by Seaway. Good job by Zach to break that one up, and he'll send that down. What have you boys? Home fans loving this penalty kill as Seaway cannot establish anything right now. 44 seconds left in the power play. Seaway skates it into the Blazers' end. Poked off his stick by Ling. Good job there. It's 25 seconds left in the power play. Puck goes behind the Blazers' end. Clearing puck over, or centering pass goes over the net, past everyone. Puck goes back down low, off the mark, and all the way around. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Puck goes back to the blue line. Shot through traffic is low, hits something in front. Tabachuk gets there first, and he'll rifle this one out. Not all the way down, but that works out because Kelso's there to collect it. He's got some speed. He's taken down. Okay. Tripped up, but no call there. And that does it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Tabachuk pressuring. Back to Ling. Ling, stretch pass to OD. OD, nice move there. Puck goes in his feet, but pass is off the mark. And Glasper's there. O'Donnell narrowly avoids getting run over. Chips it up to center. 2:20 to go in the third. Ty Glasper has it. He banks it off the boards. Lackey gets it. Sidesteps a man. Carries it into the zone. Puck knocked off his stick. Seaway will skate this one out. Falkenberg breaks up that pass. He'll skate it behind his net. Final 2 minutes of play. Blazers trying to maintain good possession of the puck here to avoid any costly mistakes. Tabachuk chips this one up and out, and Seaway will have to tag up, allowing Falkenberg to retrieve the puck in his own end and take his time. He sends it up the boards, all the way to the blue line, and it is out.
All the way down.
Wes Tabachuk helping the refs out with some ideas and suggestions. All right, 1:30 to go in the third. Still 2-0 Blazers. Lackey in to take the draw. Seaway comes away with it momentarily before Rhino steals it back. His centering pass hits a skate and goes behind the net where Seaway collects it. Seaway gains center. Can't get past Murph though, and they have to tag up. And two Seaway players run over each other, allowing Rhino to spring free. Rhino through traffic, low hard shot, and Lackey there to deposit the rebound. Good hard low shot by Rhino. Goalie made the initial save, but the rebound went right onto the stick of Lackey, who probably won't score many easier than that. Good job driving the net by Lackey there. Good nose to the net, and he makes it 3-0 Blazers with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the game. All right, Lackey again pokes the puck forward. A little too far to reach, and it's all the way back. Ling gets it. He chips it up and out. Bounces fortuitously to Perron. Rhino is there to collect the loose puck. Lackey turns into traffic. Perron has his stick pulled from his hands. He battles for it again. Rhino spins. Final 35 seconds of the game. Blazers still up 3-0. Seaway goes wide, almost offside. Puck goes behind the net. Ling gets there. He shoulder checks the boards. Moves it up to Perron, out of reach. Perron gets taken down. A clear body check. Perron has a couple words as he skates off. He's no worse for wear. Seaway taking their frustration out. Head to the box. Okay, 16 seconds to go. Blazers will avenge their loss from the weekend. Seems unlikely Seaway will get 3 goals in the next 16 seconds. I hope I didn't jinx it. But I think it's safe to say we can put this one in the win column. Davidson wins it back to Ling. Ling moves it over to Moore. Moore walks in, shoots through traffic. Blocker save, sits there. Ling gets it again. Ling shoots through traffic off a skate. And the Blazers come away with a 3-0 win as the team goes to celebrate with Maddie, who enjoys a shutout. The Blazers were by far the stronger of the two teams and deserved this win. So, final score, Kanata Blazers 3, Seaway 0. Matt Bennett blocks my shot. It's a pretty solid game all around. It took a while to score, but it was good hockey. All right, folks, we'll be back at her on, what is it, Saturday? Yeah. Saturday, I think we're playing Seaway again. So back to back against Seaway for some odd reason. But you're watching Blazers hockey.